Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with a review of another Nano Quadcopter. This is the FX-1 from Fineco. This is kind of a unique Nano. It's got a few new features, kind of got a unique design, though it is this, pretty standard exposed board frame sort of look. But this one comes with a extra canopy and some spare props of different colors. So you've got, red, white, black props, red and white canopies, so you can kind of mix it up, sort of design your own look, use whatever colors you want. So that's pretty cool, kind of make it your own unique look. The transmitter's pretty funky. It's got these big thumb pads on it, so it's a little bit weird for pinching, probably better for thumb flyers. But just kind of the shape is weird. I mean, this side fits bigger in your hand than this side, so it kind of feels strange to have the two different sizes on each stick. But anyway, the rate switch is on the power switch, so you've got off, slow, and fast. So it's a little bit weird to try to actually change rates mid-flight without accidentally turning off the transmitter. And then trimming is the weirdest thing. It's got this they call it new design visual fine tuning, and you press the trim button and then the quad goes into trim mode, and now the right stick no longer flies the quad, but it now trims it, and the LEDs on the quad blink which way you trim it. So you press that button, give, say, forward input, and you'll see the forward LEDs blink and it'll trim forward. So you can actually see the trim by which way the LEDs blink, but you can't fly while you're in that mode. So you've got to quick make your trim adjustments, press it again, and then now you've got control of flying again. So a little bit weird to lose the ability to fly while you're trimming, but it is kind of neat to sort of see the trim take effect and see the lights blink. And then it's also a really slow flying quad. And so to me, I feel like this is maybe like a beginner's nano quad. It's nice and slow and docile and easy to fly. It's not as twitchy as some of the other nanos. And then with the whole visual trimming, I feel like maybe that would be a little bit easier for a beginner. I'm not really sure. But I think they've kind of tried to gear this towards, your first nano, a beginner pilot is, an easier to fly nano than some of the others. It does have a USB charging cable, and then it comes with a screwdriver, which I think the only thing you need a screwdriver for is to get into the battery hatch. I can't see what else you would need a screwdriver for, so kind of weird that they've got to put one of these in every package just to let you get to the battery. It has a 100 milliamp hour battery like all the other nanos, so don't let this huge canopy fool you into thinking there's a bigger battery in there. It takes 35 minutes to charge, and I was only getting about 3-minute and 45-second flights, so one of the shorter flight times for these nanos. But it does fly well. It's nice and stable. It's just a little bit slow. It has one yaw rate through both of the fast and slow rates, but it is a pretty decent yaw rate. It flips well. You click the right stick and then move whichever direction you want to flip, and it does pretty nice flips. And I think that's really about all there is to say about it, so let's take it for a flight. Alright, this is the flight review of the Fineco FX-1 Nano Quadcopter. Go ahead and start off in low rates. Show you how slow it can be. Alright. So that's full right, full left. So pretty slow in low rates. That's the yaw rate there, and that's the same yaw in both high and low rates. So not a bad yaw speed, pretty decent. Let's see, do some little funnels there. That's a low rate funnel, not bad. Okay, let's turn it to high rates now. So there's high rates, full left, full right, So this is pretty slow for a Nano. Most of these Nanos are really twitchy. So I think this would be a good, beginner's Nano or first Nano, because it's much easier to fly than most of them are. There's a high rates funnel. So it does pretty decent funnels. The yaw and pitch rate are matched up pretty good. Let's do some flipping. Oh crap, oh wow, I bounced off the ceiling and it still recovered. Pretty good flips. I think I flipped through the light bulb on that one. Alright, so let's show you this crazy trimming system now. So, okay, kind of try to get in the middle of the room here. So now I press the trim thing, so now you can see the LEDs blinking. Well, I had to turn it off. So it's pretty hard to try to trim, but you can see the left LEDs blink while I give it left trim. Now the right LEDs blink. So kind of interesting, but you can't fly when you're doing that. So you kind of have to get your trim done quick and then get back to flying mode. So that's pretty interesting, new way of trimming a quad. But I kind of like it. I mean, it's just a nice, for a small area, I think it's probably good. It's just not super fast, so it doesn't get out of control real quick. You can kind of get fancy with it, and nice and easy to fly. Alright, taking in for a landing. A little bouncy. Alright, well that's the Fineco FX-1. And check the video description for price and purchase link. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.